Hello. Okay, so the comic series. Let me get the funny link up here for the comic series. There it is. We leave it 49,000 raised to get it published and everything. This is something that got started when this year's seniors and last year's graduating class were 8th and 9th graders. And all right, let's get the complete nutshell. The comic series, the characters, the title, some of them were my ideas and nuts and bolts. They're just kind of like some of the gimmicks and things that came up with since I've been substituting Skyline. But for the most part, it's what the seniors and last year's graduating class when they were in 8th and 9th grade came up with. All the ideas, all this massive planning of what to do once it gets published, and the ideas for it to be on the job resume and everything, and to create something more in town for those seeking to build their job resume and everything. You guys have this year's seniors and last year's graduating class to be thinking. This is their ideas. They were wanting to do something more. They were wanting something to be done more. They knew the political connections I had, the connections I had to the employment sector. But they knew because of my brain injury, it would just take me a while to massively put everything together. But I told them I would get started on something. They just need to give me feedback and give me time, and I would get started on it. And everything I'm doing with the comic series, the only thing massive, my brainchild, is TBI Raiders. That's the only massively brainchild I've got that I've been nuts and bolts been doing since, oh gosh, since Henry or Fallon was in office. It was like back when I started drafting legislation and everything. That's the only one I can claim to fame is mine. But the comic series, this is for them. It's for you students. As I've told the publisher, the like payment, or I forgot how it's put in the funding or whatever. I want to get how we get it set up where basically, essentially, I'm not the one that gets rich and gets famous and whatever off this. I want to be able to, yes, I want a portion of it, but also I would like a portion of it to go to Stillwater Public Schools to be able to go to the English and literature and the writing program, so that you students can be able to learn how for the writing. And you pioneers, you guys have you kind of know what to do. You know what to do, and you're wanting to lead the way, so I'll just let you lead the way. For the comic series. I'm not going to give too much away and everything. But it is Star Wars. All right, none of the characters from these movies are in this because it's animals versus aliens. It is Star Wars meets Men in Black meets Karate Kid with a bit of Mortal Kombat thrown in. And you're going to be able to tell a difference between the first book, the second book, and kind of like the first book is like how I would categorize the first book as like Star Wars and see what's Star Wars and Men in Black. Then this one, the second book that I'm writing, has a bit of Karate Kid and Mortal Kombat or something like that. But it's giving you a bit of backstory. The first two books, maybe three books will show backstory. I don't know how much I'm going to be getting into the backstories and showing the backlog and everything. I've gotten the books written out to book. I got the books fully written out. I've got book 1, 2. I've got book 1 finished. I got book 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 completely written out. I've got 7 completely written out. 8. Yeah. I've got 9. I got 9 for the most part. Ideas. I've got 10. So I've got some idea. I've got the like more or less scripts for them and everything, how it's going to go. And for I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because you pioneers know those that have had this year's senior class and last year's graduating class. You guys know that had me in the classes, know that you made mention you wanted to create your own comic series that were a branch off of the series I'm writing. So what I'm doing is massively creating. What you're going to notice is there's a whole bunch of galaxies, worlds, too many to count characters, too many galaxies, too many worlds, too many to keep up with. And there's a reason I'm doing that. It is because for you pioneers that have made mention to me that you want to take some of the characters and go off and create your own, like a branch of the series. Okay, let's take a look at, say, Marvel Comics. And you know how they've got branches of, okay, I can't even think of, they've got their own little different comics that are all under Marvel Comics and everything. Well, this essentially will be all under one comic series and everything that you guys have helped me create. And that's why I'm creating all this stuff. And I'm looking back at the notes and seeing what all I can tell and see if I miss anything. I'm telling you guys about, which I'm not. For the most part. But this is to help you guys, you know, once I get to book, and you guys can help me. You guys can help me. I think it's going to be book 10. I think it's going to be book 10. That will be the final one where after that, to get to book 10, then we want to create some new series to go after that. Let's do it and everything. But you guys are going to be able to help me create the book covers for the comics. The publisher said for you guys to, besides helping me edit the comics, you guys get to do drawings of the covers, and you guys will decide between four covers to send to the publisher. And what the publisher is going to do, their graphics team, is they're going to decide between the four. And I don't know if they're going to pick one certain one or maybe a mixture and kind of combine something or another. And they will do something, and you guys they will either pick that exact picture or they'll go off of one of the covers and everything. So I'm not going to put words in the publisher's mouth. I'm just trying to remember conversations I've had with the publisher